He that exalted himself shall be abased, but he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. Young girls, if you want to reach far in life, if you want to see your mommy and daddy proud, if you want to move to the next level, graduate and live a happy life, learn to humble yourself. I realize that the moment you guys look in the mirror and you realize, oh, I am growing breasts, or you walk on the road and a guy say hi to you, you think I am ready and you're now ready to take on the world. No, have some patience. Listen, this can easily ruin your entire life. If a guy will tell you that they love you so much, it is for pleasure in your teens, I am telling you, because they're not ready to take on certain responsibility. If you're sleeping around with someone who is in their teen just like you, let's say you're 15 and you're sleeping with someone 16 years old and you get pregnant for this person, what do you think is going to happen? If you even take this person to court, nothing big is going to come out of it because you're both in your teens. If you get pregnant for a much older person, do you think they want to stand up and take that responsibility? No, they can go to jail, they can go to prison for doing that. So no matter how you take it, you will have to take on this big responsibility by yourself. And a lot of times we don't even think about the many things that we can ruin by causing this problem in our life. Pregnancy is not supposed to be a problem, but when you do it too early without having any assurance of what is going to happen, without getting pregnant with the right person, it becomes a problem. Pregnancy is supposed to become a blessing, but we have turned it into a problem when we do it the wrong way. You would be amazed to know the amount of teenagers who got pregnant each month. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself, no, I'm not going onto this list. I'm not going to be an example of failure. I am going to learn from the people that make this mistake and not make this mistake. So many people have great expectation for the future, dropped out of school, didn't get a chance to go back to school. Because if you get pregnant right now, you have to have a parents that love you so much and they're willing to do anything just to see you make it in life. So they will take the baby and do whatever it takes for you to go back to school, and that is a rare chance. And no matter how you take it, it's still not healthy, not even for your parents. Your parents is now struggling to send you to school and you're giving them a next problem to take on. Can't you see the light is on red? Slow down. Now when a teenager got pregnant, you know the first thing that comes to mind? Having an abortion. Having an abortion can ruin your life. I am telling you, it can cause you not to have any more children in the future again. You can even lose your life if you do it the wrong way. No, it's not good no matter how you take it. Another thing that people think about is giving up the baby for adoption. No, think about it. Your first precious child you will have to give up for adoption, not knowing how this child is going to be raised, not having no connection with your first child, not knowing if you're going to have a next child. Please have a little patience. Another thing, a lot of teenagers think about suicide because they don't know how they're going to break the news to their parents, because that parent who have been, loving you so much from ever since they hold you in their arms and they watch you go to your first school, make your first walk, and they're just thinking you're soon going to be graduate. They want to see you grow up, start moving after the things that they have prayed and hope and you have loved and have high expectation to manifest in the future. They want to see you achieve these things. They don't want to see you staying home, locked in your room, having sleepless night because of pregnancy, no father there. You have all these stress on you, anxiety take you over. Listen, I'm going to explain and tell you a few things that you must prepare yourself for if you don't desire to slow down. Because I know genuinely you will talk to 1,000 people and maybe one person is willing to listen. I hope you that is watching this video is this one person, because this will save you a lot. I am telling you. Number one, you have to prepare yourself for sleepless night. Having a baby, you're not just going to be able to sleep peacefully until the next morning. No. There are nights the baby is going to need your attention. There are nights the baby is going to be crying like crazy. Maybe the baby is teething or something. Maybe the baby tummy is hurting and the baby is uneasy, cannot sleep. And if the baby cannot sleep, you cannot sleep. You cannot just go and put the baby in a room by themselves and you go and have a nice nap. No, you have to know what is going on. You always have to prepare yourself for the unexpected. Having a child, anything can happen. I am telling you, you have to pay attention to the baby 24/7. Baby likes to put things in your mouth. And anything they can take or put in your mouth, it can be a poison. You have to rush to the doctor. So you always have to be on the alert. You always have to be spending. Baby requires money right around the clock. They need clothes. They need diapers. They need food. They need all these things. And guess what happened? If you don't have someone supporting you, if there is not a present father, and like I said, if it's an older man, he's not going to be willing because he don't want to go to prison, so he wants to stay as far as possible. And if it's a teenager, he's not working, he's unable to help you, so automatically you have to do it on your own. You're going to have to be stressing your parents, and your parent probably isn't working or having money put down for that kind of issue. So maybe you're just going to have to take on that issue and that burden by yourself. Having a baby, you're going to have to learn to make sacrifice. Sometimes your friends want to go to the movie. No, you have to stay with your child. You cannot just put all the burden on grandma. No, grandma is getting in age and she need to just be relaxed. So don't just be leaving all the grandchildren. Oh, grandma, stay with. No, you have to stay with your baby. So you have to forget about the weekend going out, the girls chill and talk. No, you have to forget about these things. Having a baby, sometimes you want to do your hair and you have the last $10,000. You cannot go and get your hair done and get your nails done. No, because the baby need diapers, the baby need food, and they need it like right now. Having a baby, you're going to have to cancel opportunity. Maybe you get an opportunity to go overseas, you have to cancel it because you have to stay with your baby. You get an opportunity for this good paying job, you have to cancel it. The baby need your attention. Maybe you have to put the baby at a daycare. When the baby's at a daycare, they don't have that, bond with you because you drop them off in the morning when they just wake up. You pick them up in the night when they want to sleep. The baby, barely see you and they don't have this love for their mommy because they just barely see you. No matter how you take it, oh God, it's a lot of problem, I am telling you. Before you think about, laying down and taking on this burden, I am not even going to talk about the many different diseases you can take on. I am just focusing on the baby. Think to go and talk to someone who got pregnant as a teenager and they will tell you the many things and the many pressure that they have to go through. Many of them dropped out of school, never get a chance to go back to school. 99% of people who got pregnant in school didn't go back to school. I don't want you to say, if I had known. That's the reason why I'm telling you this right now. The people that take on this road, I am sure they all regret it. Hear me out. If your mother give birth to you when they were like 16 or 17 years old, right? And now you have this wonderful relationship with your mom. You make your mom proud. They appreciate you so much and they give God thanks for you every day. But in those days, when they just got pregnant, they regret the fact that they just got pregnant. I am telling you. Even if they have you when they were 14, 15, but today you make them the happiest woman alive. When they got pregnant with you when they were 14, they regret the moment so much. And I don't have to tell you, you can go and do your research for yourself. 99.9% of teenagers who got pregnant is a single mother because the father wasn't present in their life. I want to help someone to avoid these things because I know the many burden you can take on if you are just not willing to wait. It's a lot of burden, I am telling you. Imagine you're 15 years old and now you're becoming 18 and your daughter or your son is ready to go to school. You don't have the first penny for them to go to school. You have to be running around. Maybe you ended up sleeping with other men because you want to provide for this child. And probably you can have another child by doing that. The next thing you know, you are becoming 25. You are already a mother of 5 children. And there isn't a present father in the children's life. A lot of people ruin their life by these things. And I was just, listening to a report of some students who are being dropped out of school, 13 years old, 14, 15, and most of them is for the same thing, getting pregnant. And I just say, you know what? I'm just going to do this video because I really want to help someone. So if you're a parent and you watch this video, Please share it with your son, share it with your daughter, especially, and please encourage them. Sit with them, talk with them, pray with them, tell them to be patient. Tell them don't force these things, because they're taking on a burden that they are not able to carry. I am telling you, they're not able to carry it. And because of these stress, they are going to miss out on so much in life when they should have been, enjoying their teens and thinking about the future, thinking about their career, and researching these things. No, they have to be out there looking on the shelf. How much for this feeding for the baby? How much for this pampers? I only have $1,000. The bill is for $5,000. I can't pay it. They have to be calling the father, begging like, come on, come on. Let us be patient, please, and wait on the right time. I do hope you appreciate this video. Please be sure to give a like, leave a comment, and also be a part of the family by subscribing. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.